Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication, the Mavericks certainly look ready too. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. So a moment now to see the story for him.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Paolo Banchero is out there with Jalen Johnson. Then there's Cunningham, and it's Embiid. In its center. Filling out the middle. And for the Mavericks, Derek White out there with Halliburton. Then there's Jalen Duren, and it's the Beast in at small forward. It'll be the Mavericks off the tip. What do you think of the possibility of the All-Star game changing its format to be USA versus the world, Clark?
I would love anything that would help the All-Star game be a little bit more competitive, BA. I love the showmanship. I like the entertainment value, but I want to see some real hooping too. So if we could do that in whatever format, I'm all for it. Sign me up right now.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Halliburton. From deep. Connects from downtown.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Banchero outside. Pass to Embiid. Now Cunningham. Out left to the wing. Now Banchero. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And it's 6'10". Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter. Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Well, Clark, he's a former 1-1 back in 2022. The league better watch out. Paolo Banchero is coming.
And he's coming with force, BA. Loved him his 1 year in college. Loved his mobility, his strength, his savvy, and all of that on display as he's going to be one of the bright stars in the years ahead in the NBA.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Cunningham outside. The 3-ball. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Halliburton with the ball. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
Banchero outside. Pass to Johnson. Got a piece of it. And they're pushing it up. Here's the Beast. And he double clutches and throws it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. We look at the last month's premier teams on the fast break. The Mavericks, #1. Toronto in 2nd.
It's been fun watching these two teams push the pace in transition. These are two squads that love scoring and do it as quickly as possible.
Van Carroll finds Embiid. Takes a three. And again, Toronto, no good. Here's Dallas now. They're on an 11-3 run. Outside White. Duren. Rebound Toronto. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Here's White. Toronto making their last shot. Here's the Beast. And the three-pointer goes. The Beast has got 8 points.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Allie, thank you. And so it's Dallas with it, following the bucket by the Raptors. Pass to the Beast, fires the three, and Dallas hits again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Raptors trail by 8. Here's Garcia. And here's Embiid. Outside Johnson. Here's Banchero. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on the track.
Hammers the lob through.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Raptors. And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
Counted.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Cunningham. Give him 8. Right side Johnson. And Embiid throws it down.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Dallas leading by 7. Now here's Halliburton. Pass to the Beast. Wide open look. Doesn't drop. He's 4 for 5.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Misses that one. 3 for 4 from the floor. Dallas has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. And there's the rejection.
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on. Improving his ability to knock away shots. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Halliburton. White looking it over. Pass to the Beast. Fires from the corner. And he nails the jumper. The Beast has got 13.
Derek White, very efficient as a combo guard. And really takes a lot of pleasure in getting his teammates open shots.
There's Cunningham with a three. Here's Embiid. The kick out to Banchero. That three's off the mark.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
The Beast. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break has been a big part of their success.
And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
7th in scoring, and they're in the top 10 in three-point shooting. Some solid deep shooting from this team. Just enough to stretch out defenses.
And their points per game numbers, which you mentioned, have really been solid. They aren't as efficient as the top squads in the league, but they know how to get their points. And Sabonis slams it in.
Sabonis now is not going to shy away from contact. He really aggressively attacks the defense.
Dallas leading by 8. Outside White. Back to Halliburton. Here's the Beast. Driving inside.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Toronto has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Banchero the screen. Pass to Jordan. The three. And Reed pulls it down.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
They set the pick. Three-pointer, Halliburton. It's hauled in by the Raptors. This game against Dallas here, it's their first meeting of the season. Sabonis finds Cunningham. Here's Banchero. And no good. Halliburton with some nice D.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Toronto making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. He does not get the second one. Raptors trail by 11. Sabonis with it, and it's Reed picking him up. Tries the spin move. Here's Antetokounmpo. The layup misses.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Reed with it, working on Sabonis. Nice D from Sabonis. And for Toronto, they're shooting around 44% in this opening quarter.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Halliburton. Toronto making their last shot. Reed passes to White. And there's the drive. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
And so it's Dallas. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And here's Sabonis. He'll bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 11. There's Cunningham with a three. Oh, Cunningham from way out there.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. And for Toronto, we've got Domantas Sabonis. Cunningham is out there with...
What you say?
Wow.
Come on now.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to the Beast. Embiid, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo.
First team foul. Into the lineup for the Raptors. Number 0, Embiid.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Back to White for three. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Well, it's so good to see White growing in confidence with his offensive game and not hesitating at all to shoot the perimeter shot.
Outside Johnson. Here's Garcia. Cunningham on the wing. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
The Mavericks lead by 8. Outside White. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Johnson passes to Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Embiid's gotten his third basket of the night.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Dallas has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Checked in for Toronto. All right, let's give a nod to defense now with a list of the teams leading the league in steals this month. The Raptors third.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Reed. And Cunningham pulls it down. Raptors trail by 6. Sabonis outside. Pass to Daniels. Back to Sabonis. Left side Johnson. There's the screen by Johnson. 5 on the clock. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
Dallas leading by 4. the Beast, covered by Johnson. Driving to the basket. Five to shoot, and there's a pick. Fires in the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll start out on the road to play the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Then on Thursday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Orlando Magic.
And for that game against the Spurs, on paper, they should be expected to come away with a win. However, this might be one of those trap games if they aren't fully engaged.
Banchero's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Cunningham outside. Pass to Embiid. Buries it down low. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Dallas leading by 5. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's the Beast, covered by Johnson. And the Mavericks, another 3.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Cunningham outside from the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Reed's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Fades back. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
I knew he was wide open, but that fadeaway was cash.
Here's Embiid. 17 points in his last outing. And Banchero outside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
The future is shining bright for Banchero. He's a multifaceted big guy who can really, I think, be the centerpiece of an organization.
Pass to Reed. Here's the Beast. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Outside Johnson. Here's Daniels. No points so far. Ooh, Cunningham. Tough shot.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Lets it go from deep. Another shot. And the layup is good. Reed's got 4 points in the quarter.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
Pass to Daniels. And here's Embiid. Give him 8. Here's Johnson. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Reed passes to the Beast. From outside, off the mark. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 7-point differential. Here's Embiid. Can't cash it in from close range. Dallas has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Back to White. Cunningham with some nice D. Raptors trail by 7. On the wing, Daniels. Outside Johnson. Pass to Banchero. Cunningham on the wing. Shoots over White. And it's Cunningham missing. For Dallas, they've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Now White. He's got 5. Out to the wing. The 3 is up. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Cunningham finds Johnson. On the wing, Daniels. He's guarded by White. Cunningham looking it over. Clock at 6. Fires it. And again, Toronto, no good.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Here's White to the left side wing. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Raptors trail by 13. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. And let's quickly glance at who in this year's rookie class is leading their group in blocks this season. Dallas shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. Halliburton's checked in for White. He hits the second from the line. Raptors trail by 14. Here's Garcia. Outside Johnson. There's a screen to stop the run. Counted from distance. Johnson's got 7 points for the quarter.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Here's the beast. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Quickly passes to Jordan. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Guarded by Quickly. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 11.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hey, please bring your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to go through the films that you in. Stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane.
Okay, fellas, now we'll look at the sharpshooters lining up for the three-point contest.
One thing about...
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
very lopsided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 16. Halliburton is out there with Derek White. Then there's Jalen Duren, and it's the Beast in at the 3, small forward. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Back to Johnson. Deflects the pass. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
There's Cunningham with a 3. Cunningham confident in his range.
Pretty clever move by Cunningham, calling for the play to get himself some space to work with.
To the right side. Here's the Beast. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, and I can't help but remember Tyrese Halliburton in the 2024 All-Star Game. A spectacular performance from him in that one. And the icing on the cake, him dropping the shot that took the East point total to over 200 points. Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
It's his first trip to the line.
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
And that's good as he hits both shots. The Mavericks lead by 15. White, the pass to the Beast. Duren with it. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Rebound by the Raptors. And Carroll's got his 4th rebound in this one. Embiid can't hit.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect. You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Cunningham finds Banchero. Cunningham outside. Banchero against White. Garcia nails it from 3. Garcia's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's going to talk it over with his guys. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. You look at the Mavericks, what a season thus far for them. 2nd place in the conference. And of course there's the Raptors, only a few spots below.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Fires the 3. He buries it from 3. The Beast has got 33.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Banchero outside. Pass to Cunningham. Banchero outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
A full load to handle anywhere on the floor. Banchero makes sure he gets his.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
The first one falls.
You know, he gets to the line quite a bit, and I know Paolo Banchero would like to see his percentage from the line creep up, and I think it will.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Banchero's versatility, impressive. He's a big that can do a little bit of everything. Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
Here's Cunningham. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Okay, getting a little creative with the crossover. Unfortunately, he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Duren. White for 3. No good on the shot.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Here's Garcia. Now here's Embiid, defended by Halliburton. And Embiid gets the double team. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Garcia. And again, no good by Toronto. The Mavericks lead by 14. Outside White. Duren up top. Pass to Halliburton. Fires from deep. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Cunningham passes to Embiid. Off target with the 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Halliburton outside. Here's the Beast. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Tries again. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fires at the elbow. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist from Embiid. Banchero's got 8 points.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to review the game plan.
You see yourself on the screen? You chose the best move. Let's go!
All right, let's bring up the rookie leaderboard now to see which point guards made an impact on the boards this past month. 5th best, Cade Cunningham.
And even if rebounding isn't a point guard's top priority, a lot of the great ones in NBA history were productive on the boards.
Absolutely. I mean, that's no coincidence. The ability to have an impact everywhere on the floor, not just on the perimeter. I think that's what separates a lot of the great point guards from the good ones.
Jackson for 3. Outside Levine. Jackson the screen. They still need this. Levine gets the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Raptors trail by 16. Banchero outside. Pass to Cunningham. Embiid against Duren. Embiid's shot is good. He's got 10.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
The 3. He drops it from range.
Levine brings a lot to this team. One of the elements he brings is his passing.
And here are the Raptors now. Embiid with it. 10 points for him. Here's Daniels. Screen by Embiid. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Yeah, slick play call by Daniels. Pick and rolls give him room to operate, and he does not waste it at all.
Levine passes to Jackson. Three-pointer. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Major dominance in it. Comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
Dallas leading by 15. Jackson with a screen on quickly. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You've got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Jordan. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And I love how aggressive they are at pushing the pace off of turnovers. They rank in the top 10 in this category. They just love exploiting their opponent's mistakes.
And I think those rebounding numbers they're posting really tells you a lot about how hard this team works on both ends of the floor. Always ready to fight on the glass. No good on the free throw.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Toronto. Good on the second one. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota, and that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. 2 open that time. They didn't look easy. 23 points in the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
Dallas leading by 17. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Quickly, passes to Antetokounmpo. Sabonis outside. From deep, Jordan. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. Jordan's got 7 now in this quarter.
Nice feed, just like his dad. Sabonis is an excellent passing big man. The passing gene was passed on.
Duran with a screen on quickly. And Dallas hits again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Sabonis against Duran. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Levine. Finished off the break. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
And this is a guy who really flies up the court. Tough to shadow Levine in transition.
Here's Jordan. Misses from close range. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Back to the game after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. They've got Jalen Johnson. He's out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's quickly in at the point. Granted, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Toronto shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. To the wing on the left. Blocked! Down low. The Beast. Good. The Beast has got 9 points now in the second half.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Inside. Oh, it's stolen. And we hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those in the NBA?
Well, you try not to ever foul an airborne player. I think most players are really sensitive to that. Don't disrespect the other team. Be professional and sportsmanlike when you've got a margin of victory that doesn't need to be added on to. In other words, don't run up the score. Don't try to get numbers for the sake of numbers. Play the game, play to win, and do it with respect at all times. That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Outside Levine. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, the Raptors. Pass to the Beast. Shot clock at 5. From behind the arc. Gets the three to fall. The Beast has got 38 points.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
And Toronto calls time here. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Quickly passes to Jordan. The three is up. drains the triple.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, VA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for Dallas, Hugo 0. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So for Dallas, Reed comes in for Hachimura, and Halliburton is subbed in for Harper. Hits both from the stripe.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Pass to Jordan. And Caro surveys. Take it away. Reed with it. He's picked up by Caro. Reed passes to Halliburton. Here's the beast. And here's Reed, guarded by Caro. Fader on the way. Nice touch on the bank shot. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Quickly outside. So, Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives then.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Yeah, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Cunningham against Halliburton. Here's the beast. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 6th assist of the night. Here's Cunningham. Quickly outside. The 3 from Caro. And Reed pulls it down. Reed's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And yep, it's good.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Cunningham passes to Embiid. Quickly from outside. The Mavericks pull it in. Now here's Reed. Here's the beast. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Toronto. Caro's got his 6th rebound on the night. Embiid passes to Cunningham. Quickly outside. Pass to Embiid. And here's Cunningham outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Cunningham's got 26 points.
Dialed in. Cunningham, an innate ability to shoot.
Here's the beast. There's the triple. The rebound by Embiid.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
There's the drive. Kicks it to Quickly. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Quickly's got his first 3 points of the game.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Pass to the beast. Grant with with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well. Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
New rule 0. First personal foul, first team foul. Embiid, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And the Raptors making a change here. And Embiid drops them both. Here's Halliburton. To the inside, Reed passes to Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the Beast. Lets it fly. Dallas no good that time either. Raptors trail by 21. Pass to Embiid. Hey, Graham, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. And here's Halliburton. Pass to the Beast. Power it home! Oh, wow! And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Nice feed from Halliburton. He's really putting in the work to become an outstanding passer.
Here's Garcia. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Really left him alone that time. Cunningham's got 8 here in this quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The Mavericks lead by 19. To the middle. Here's Reed. And he can't get that one. Embiid with the nice defensive effort.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Mavericks.
And as we see the game wind down, you have to remember all the second chance buckets this team put on the board.
They definitely won it with their offensive rebounding. We watched them attack the ball and turn misses into makes all game long.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for the Beast.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
And Caro outside. And another basket for Toronto. 55 seconds left in the fourth. Halliburton outside. Pass to Reed. Here's the Beast. Halliburton outside. From downtown, hits a three-pointer. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot. And again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And time to present our player of the game.